Woman files lawsuit after mistaken identity leads to arrest.
Ivan, see you soon. Now at 5:30, a Texas woman is hauled off to jail after getting off a cruise ship in Fort Lauderdale. But it turns out this was a case of mistaken identity.
And now she's suing the Broward Sheriff's Office and Broward County.
Those crazy people down in Florida, you got to be careful cruising out of there.
CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero explains what happened.
Jennifer Heath Box was arrested when she got off a cruise ship in December 2022. She missed Christmas and her son being deployed, and it's that emotional experience that has her suing.
It was really difficult for me because having to call my kids and tell them that I wasn't going to be there for Christmas, and to hear that I hurt them because I wasn't there.
She wasn't there because Jennifer Heath Box was arrested after returning to Port Everglades from a family vacation. She was celebrating her brother beating cancer. As seen in body camera footage provided to us by her legal team, she was escorted off in handcuffs as BSO deputies told her there was a warrant for her arrest out of Harris
Very unfortunate incident, very unfortunate timing.
County, Texas, for child endangerment.
The issue was the fact that my driver's license photo was attached to her warrant. None of my information was attached to the warrant other than my photo. So at that point, I thought I was going to be released.
Box's attorney says there were too many differences between the actual suspect and their client, including Box having adult children, being 23 years older, and is almost a half-foot taller.
So this is going to be a case that the facts matter, because if the arrest was made and it seemed very reasonable, she may not be able to recover anything. But if they did a poor job in doing their due diligence before they arrested this mother right before the holidays, then she should be able to recover.
But she was still held for 3 days. Included in the lawsuit is Broward County Sheriff's Office, the arresting deputies, correction officers, and the county. BSO sent us a statement saying they sympathize with Mrs. Box. They also say, in part, had it not been for the arrest warrant filed by the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Customs and Border Patrol would have not flagged Ms. Box. BSO would have not been notified, and she would not have been arrested. They go on to say, the actions of the BSO deputy involved in arresting Ms. Box were reviewed by the Broward Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs Division, and no employee misconduct was found. The matter?
Well, by their own internal investigation, they found that they haven't done anything wrong, but okay.
Is now closed. As for Harris County, Box's legal team say they aren't at fault.
Does it make it right? No. I think that there just needs to be better due diligence, on all sides.
I mean, certainly better due diligence would have fixed this problem and saved them from a potentially very costly lawsuit.
Box says that was her first time ever being on a cruise, but because of her experience, it will be her last time. In Fort Lauderdale, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
And she is not doing a terrible job of getting in front of the media and trying to tilt things in her favor. Media can definitely have an outcome on cases. As an attorney, we have limitations on how we can communicate with the media. Now, what's going to happen with this case? Most likely, it's going to end up the same way that any case ends, and that is with a settlement. The defendant doesn't want to risk going to trial and having an unsympathetic or crazy jury reward a ridiculous amount of money. The plaintiff doesn't want to risk going to trial and end up getting nothing. So ultimately, there's probably going to be a settlement. If you want to get a settlement that's favorable to you, what you want to do is have leverage over your assets. And the way you do that is you create an asset protection trust. If somebody sues you, you can say either take our settlement offer or continue to pursue this case and get nothing. That power to push back is the reason that people hire my firm to create asset protection trust.